Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back in the building. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. We're here for it. We hit on our pairs today, so I'm really excited to be showing them to you, obviously. How is everybody doing? What is going on? We got MurderBX in the building. We got New York Dad. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Definitely excited to be here and be featuring these sneakers today. How's everybody? What's going on? Let me go ahead and share my screen and we can get right into it. Again, in today's stream, I want to kind of keep it quick, short, and concise, as you guys know, because we got a pack. We're going to LA literally for a day trip. You guys know it. Busy over here, real busy. But today was a little hectic, honestly. Like, we didn't hit nothing online. And then, man, the line at Undefeated was pretty rowdy, pretty wild. Not gonna lie, it was. But we were able to get a pair. We were able to get a pair. Let me go ahead and just show you guys the line. At least behind me, this is literally what it looked like over here. So yeah, a lot of people, you know, really wanted these, and yeah, it was crazy because of the fact they only had one size run. They only had one size run in you know, for today's release, which kind of comes at no surprise considering the fact we had very light stock numbers. I mean, I would consider this light considering the demand is here and the supply is over here. So hey, it is what it is. We're just really thankful to have hit on. So we pretty much have we have over here, we happen to have a GS, and we do also happen to have a men's size in the building. So I'll be featuring these today, and we'll touch on, you know, the quality, my initial thoughts on both pairs. We all do know typically GS sizing tends to come with quality issues. I'm really hoping that this isn't going to be the case, but again, these seem to be in a lot more demand than I guess what a lot of people were under the impression of. So hey, you know, regardless, yeah, we got Real Gaming 94. What's up, everybody? We got Finn. I am buying reps. Oh my God. Hey, you know, hey, I'm not gonna knock anybody for, you know, doing what you want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're rocking them, get whatever you want. You know, I don't want to be that guy online. You know, I mean, I'm just a dude on the on the interwebs. You know, telling you what to do with what you put on your feet. You know, that's, I don't know, kind of sounds ridiculous if you think about it. But yes, today we tried three times for GS, 3 times on men, and we hit 0 pairs. And I really think it's because of the fact that a lot of people did come out of the woodwork for this. You know, like a lot of people really do want this, and yeah, I know you guys are here for it because you probably, if you did hit, congrats, and you know they're on the way. I'm sure you're excited to get your pairs, and if you didn't, you're probably wondering, do I buy them now? Do I buy them in a week from now? I would literally tell you guys right now, if you really want these, I would hold off just a little bit, because there are a lot of pairs that are, you know, still being shipped. You know, I'm saying to stores. So I do feel like prices, as much as they most likely will be holding, I don't see them going skyrocketing right at the get-go, okay? I mean, yes, a lot of people do, like, if you compare this specific release compared to the Seaphones, there's obviously a lot more demand regarding this one specifically. Even if there's no netting on it, it is what it is. Yeah, what's Real Game says, what's up, Murder? What is up? I hope, you know, shout out to all the 7 in the building. If you guys could kindly just tap that like button or smash it out of the park, definitely helps the algo. You guys know it. Let me know if you guys ended up going for these, if you guys preferred the Seafoams over them. We do happen to still have our Seafoams over here, so I'm more than happy to do a little bit of a comparison after I do the review, just to kind of show you guys, you know, my initial thoughts on both of them. But yeah, we got them both over here. So let me go ahead and let me just double check. Okay, we're pretty much almost at the 10-minute mark. Let me go ahead and just bring up the display here. So I'm going to show you guys first the GS pair, and then we're going to roll into the men's pair. And then I'll take, you know, why not, since I still got them over here, I'll take out the Seafoams. You know, I can't call them the olives, they're the Seafoams. All right, so this is pretty much the GS pair right over here. It does come in your regular GS box. We were fortunate to hit over at Shoe Palace on a size 7. I think this is the money size for at least GS, because a lot of women like to, you know, that are able to squeeze into a 7, typically like to go for this. Thoughts on replicas? That's a good question. I'll touch on that momentarily. My thoughts on replicas. I don't rep anything. I don't rep any reps at all. Like, I don't buy them and I don't rock them. But I'll touch on that topic a little bit later in the stream. I think it's a great topic of discussion, because a lot of influencers and streamers have different mixed opinions on reps. All right, so here we got it. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this right over there. You have your regular paper, you know, with the speckles on it, you know, even if this sneaker does not come with any speckles. And ooh, wow, this is the first time I'm ever seeing these guys. Ooh, these are hot. These are hot, you know, and the line started to get really rowdy, real rowdy once they were about open. So they had to check cameras to make sure. Woo, damn, getting hot in here, damn. So this is what all the fuzz is about. I can see why. All right, I can see why. So here we go. Let's just give it a quick spin, a little spin. I do find this little over here, this little cut on it. You know, it's the craft, so it's almost like it was deconstructed and then put back together. Let's go ahead and just give it a quick spin over here. So far, based on first impressions, I think the quality on this. Shout out to the 10 in the building. These are nice. These are actually really nice, and quality seems on check. I think what I like about this, I mean, we all know anything with cream on it typically does good most of the time, all right? Front of the sneaker, you pretty much have that amazing all stitched up, pretty much stitched up toe cap right over there with the suede. And I'm a little shocked that there is actually a lot more. There's the no netting. Still one of those things that I'm still gonna have to get used to. Some people like it, some people don't. For me, it's one of those things I still need to let it grow on me. The no netting here, and then obviously this extra part. If I had a choice to be able to change one thing, either take this off or change this to netting, I prefer to change this to netting. That's just my humble opinion on them. But overall, super clean, super clean. With the GS, I'm not necessarily seeing any flaws, which is kind of a shocker for a GS pair. Most GS pairs that I've acquired, typically there's something a little off on it. Sometimes there's some glue stains. Sometimes certain things aren't constructed as well as I wish they were. But as you see over here, pretty much have the Jumpman on the inside, just like similar to the back tab over here. Lots of fire. ICL, these are kind of, really, you think these are kind of mid? Interesting. Okay, hey, look, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay, thanks for smashing that like button. We got Dan DZ in the building as well. I really do like the bottom of the sneaker on how it has the Jumpman cream, and it has like this area as well with the cream as well. I think this is honestly super fire. And then we do happen to have this leather over here, which does happen to have some cracked effect to it. So you see that kind of cracked effect to it. I did not realize until I had this in person, in hand, I guess, in person. We also do happen to have this little slice over here. Now the quality on this itself, really good quality. The leather quality on this, I really do like it. And then with the construction of this cut over here, and then this cut over here, and then this cut over here, definitely does add a little bit, I don't know, it just adds a little bit of, something different to the table, okay? Solid. I do like the original laces on this. I know some people are talking about switching this to cream so it matches this. I mean, hey, do what you do, but I kind of do like it with, like, as it is right now. Let's go ahead and take out the other pair over here. Crafted well, but I'm not sold on the CW. Could you elaborate on what you mean by the colorway? Okay, hey, that's fine. That is completely fine. Trust me, more for other people then. You know, if you're gonna pass on this, I think this is one of those sneakers you need to see it in person. Okay, I feel like the photos online don't really do it quite justice. You really do need to see these in person. But I am still getting used to this netting. So let's go ahead and just take a good look at that netting over here. It's very soft. It's, I don't know, from afar you can like barely even see it. You really got to see it up close. And then the back of the sneaker, obviously you do happen to have that Air Jordan upside down. Okay, so this is the GS pair. I'm amazed. I'm actually amazed on the quality on the GS. It also doesn't happen to have, you guys know it, GS typically does come with this Jumpman sticker. All right, pretty much jumping over the sneaker. There we go. All right, I'm going to tuck these away, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out the men's pair to go ahead and take a look at the men's pair. Now, I am a little salty on the fact that the person in front of me ended up getting my size, but we are able to scoop up a size 9. I know New York Dad's probably going to give me some flack on that because of the fact that it's like, look, man, dude, you're not getting your sizes. I'm like, hey, man, it's not like I'm not trying. You guys got to know, this morning to get this was a fight. This was a fight to get this. It's like a survival. You know what I mean? Like survival of the fittest. Like there are people like trying to get in front of you closer to the time. Like right after my live stream, I went straight there and I was like, I gotta get him. So W's, regardless of sneakers giving us L's this morning. You guys know it. We're gonna put in the work and we're gonna wait and we're gonna do what we need to do to get this for you all because it's for the channel. All right, this is for the channel. So I do really much prefer this box. Oh my God, this box is just super clean. Nice cream Jumpman in the front, as you do see. There we go. Let's just spin around, and then as you guys see over here, 210. Now I really wish it wasn't 210. I wish it was 200 or less, but hey, it is what it is. Size 9 is what we ended up with. Size 9 men's. Now that's, I'm like trying to think, like I could probably squeeze into this, but it's gonna be very uncomfortable. Anyway, without any further ado, dun-ta-da-dun, there we go. So super nice box. I'm blown away by the box because of the cream inside. It's like, oh, that's literally like kind of like what it's kind of like giving me. It's giving me those like majestic feels, if anything. Standard regular digger paper, and there we go. So the men's size right over there. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. Wow. I could probably fit into this. Yeah, I think I can fit into this. I'll make it work. I'll make it work, trust me. Jules over sneakers. Yo, Ernest salutes to all. Yeah, salutes to all. I hit on GS Bear, Christian Chess. Hey, congrats, man. Like, I'm curious what you plan on doing with it. Salutes to everybody in the chat. Smash that like button to the 12 viewers that are rocking over here. The new boxes are way better. Yeah, no, the new boxes I'm actually very impressed with. I don't know, it just like the presentation of like when you open it up, it's like, oh, okay, wow, there's color on the inside. Anyway, the sneaker is what we're here for. All right, so here we are. Okay, now, you know, also great quality on this as well. I'm still gonna have to get used to this area, this little you know, the whole idea of craft, I think, is really to just deconstruct and put back together. I just don't know why they put this little, it's just random to put a square over there, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it, okay? So let's give it a quick spin. So yeah, exactly, very similar to the GS I just showed you, just, you know, just for regular men's sizing. So I just wanted to show you them. Now, no qualms, quality is on point. So if you're considering picking these up, I do think it is a decent pickup. I know that this year there's going to be a lot of 4s that are coming out, okay? So choose wisely, unless you're just a 4 fanatic like me and try to pick them all up, okay? But yeah, this is them. And I'm going to give this, before I rate it, let me take out the other pair. Now, these do not come with any extra laces. If you do want to get extra laces, I do recommend checking out lacelabs.com. That's where I typically get all my laces. Here we are. All right, so I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. That's what I'm going to give these. The no netting will hopefully grow on me, okay? I would love to see some customs on this with people actually installing some netting in this. I think that would be insane. It would be like, some people are going to either do something. I'm sure some people are going to do some customs. Maybe not necessarily on this or maybe on some other sneaker, but maybe something similar to this where they do put some netting on it. I don't know. I think some cream netting on this would have been phenomenal. Now, the caging on this specifically, as you do see over there, it is a very interesting color. It's not transparent, okay? It's almost like matte. It's like that's my cat playing with some toy. And you know, it's like this matte, like light. I'm really trying to figure out exactly what color that is. I don't know top of mind, but it's kind of like a matte cream, if anything. So there you go. But yeah, you guys let me know. Like, would you agree that, you know, me giving this a solid 9 out of 10? I think it's solid. I don't know, for me, netting would have just solidified this as a 10 out of 10, and I think this would have been, I don't know, this would have been like a contender for one of the sneakers of the year. I think so, if there was netting, but that's my humble opinion on it, okay? Really, yeah, you love 4s, Ernest. Yeah, I do. You got any Travis Scotts? Finn, yes, we do. If you watch my top 10 sneakers of last year, my number 1 is the Travis Scott Reverse Mocha Low. It's the only Travis Scott I own. And it's the only Travis Scott I need to own right now, honestly. Where did I buy mine? I was able to hit on this. Despite the fight this morning, we got these at Undefeated. So shout out to Undefeated for rewatching the cameras, you know what I mean? Because there are certain people in line, and then there are certain people that said, oh, I had my chair out here all night, and they showed up like, you know, 10 minutes before the drop, you know, before the store opened. And I think that's kind of unfair to just leave those ghost chairs, you know? So there's this whole fiasco that typically happens where they got to re-review the cameras. And what's crazy is the store was supposed to open at 11. They ended up opening a store at like 11:25 because they were like, we got to review the footage. We got to make sure that the people in line that said they were in line are the real people in line. The cameras don't lie, okay? So yeah, it's, you know, it's I'm also thinking to myself, I'm like, man, how much longer can I do this for? You know what I mean? I'm not saying the content. I'm saying how much longer can I do this with like the whole like people trying to cut like, oh, it's behind you and all. I'm like, dude, I haven't seen you all day. I haven't seen you just roll out of bed. Like, what's going on? But yeah, Reverse Mocha Low is the best. You got my respect. Hey man, I'm hoping I don't need anybody's respect and that you just enjoy my content, honestly. But congrats on getting them. I'm not sure if you actually hit on well, wherever you hit for the Travis Scotts, or you got them for on the resale market. But hey, those are super fire. These are clean. I'm a fan. Now, I do really wish I got my size. We're literally like 0.5 off getting our size. This is a 9. We really wish we hit on the 9.5, but hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm just thankful to have this content before I dip on out and head to LA. We're heading to LA tonight. You guys might be wondering, Ernest, why are you going to LA? We're going to LA to pick up a pair of sneakers, okay? We freaking hit on the green apples on cop date. And I called them the day. I'm like, hey, I'm the guy. I'm going to be picking them up tomorrow. And do you guys have them? And they're like, yeah, your name's on the list. So we're going to go and pick them up. And I know it might sound crazy because it's like, man, to travel all the way to LA just for a sneaker, it's like, wait, like this is one of my favorite sneakers of last year. So we're going to have to do what we have to do. Mr. O2 says, maybe 8 out of 10 for you. No extra laces. Takes a point away. Gotcha. Here's shout out to the 11 in the building. If you guys agree with me or disagree with me, I don't really care. Smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the content. We had to put in the work today to get these bad boys. I really like them a lot. I am a fan. Now, what am I going to be doing with my pair? Because it's not my size. We're going to figure that out, okay? Now, let's touch on what these are doing on the aftermarket and my initial recommendations if you should hold them, if you should sell them now, or if you should just literally rock them, you know? I mean, honestly, you guys know it. Our channel, if you like them, rock them. That's pretty much how we operate over here. You guys know it. We wear our sneakers. We definitely wear our sneakers. Christian 2K says, are the girls better in San Fran or LA? Dude, that's a tough question. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think LA. That's my honest opinion. But it's also hard because it's also like, you know, are we talking personality? Are we talking looks? What are we talking about over here? I love that question though. Murder BX says, I'll give them a 7. They're clean, but plenty I'd put above them. Gotcha. Yeah, and again, I think the reason why is everybody's talking about it because of this just released. So everybody kind of wants what's new, right? And considering it's a 4, you guys know it. Jordan 4s are some of the most popular silhouettes. So it's kind of a no-brainer that everybody, their mom and their dad and their dog and their cat are going to be going after this for sure, right? So congrats if you did hit. Now, let's go ahead and touch on what these are doing on the aftermarket, okay? So let me go ahead and bring up the main webcam. Damn, Ernest, choosing violence today. Hey, you guys know it. I mean, hey, like I don't want to be that guy that's bringing weapons out for sure, but hey, you know, like this is why I think it's important to have some self-defense classes to any extent because you never know when you're going to need it. That's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and let's check. Okay, they do happen to have this contest here on StockX. Now, I don't know anybody that's ever won these contests on StockX, so I as much as I do join them because it's like you're joining for $1. I don't believe these contests are real. I don't know a single person that has ever won this. If you know of anybody that's won this contest, please let me know. Now let's go ahead and click and let's see what these are doing on the aftermarket on StockX, all right? Shout out to everybody in the building. I know you guys are hyped on this. Otherwise, you wouldn't be tuning into the stream. Real Gaming 94 is just laughing. Hey, you guys know it. I mean, sometimes I think about that. I think it's important to like, you know, just you know, like have a little bit of like understanding of how to you know defend yourself in certain situations. All right, so man, wow, 9.5 right now is like $300. Okay, so they are a little bit, you know, considering the fact these retail for $210. You'd probably be averaging if you did sell these right now. Again, I don't recommend selling on these sites. You'd probably average making $60 if anything, maybe 70 at most, really depending on the size. Obviously, a lot of the people in the front of the line ended up scooping up these 11, 10, 10.5, all scooped up. So very thankful to have hit on a 9. I think that's holding pretty well. Now you might be wondering, do I buy them now? If you absolutely cannot wait, get them now, okay? But I would recommend just waiting just a couple days, you know, until more people that have hit on sneakers or other sites are just like, okay, I got my pair, great, this is cool, now I kind of need my money back. And then they're going to go ahead and sell it back into the market, all right? So obviously it's better if you are a seller to sell, you know, sell to someone local. You're most likely going to get a much higher return on investment for sure versus these sites. They end up eating a lot of your profit, okay? So I just want to let that be known. I know you guys already know it. The Christian 2K says, them girls in Cali be clout demons. You got to be careful. Yeah, 100%, man. And I know LA can be dangerous, man. LA can be dangerous for sure. This is why we got to protect ourselves for sure. All right, so if you are considering, well, I can see GS pairs and these, if you hold on to them, I do see these prices going up. I do actually see this eventually becoming a $400 sneaker. Like, I'm just going to say it. And maybe even a $450 sneaker, especially come December time. So if you're able to, if you have the capital and are able to hold on to these, I would probably recommend holding on to them. Again, I'm not necessarily a professional resale advisor here, but I'm just kind of, I'm letting you guys know what I've learned these past couple of years doing this, okay? Yeah, I do see these going up for sure. But are we going to hang on to these? I don't know. I might do a short or something like that. You know, we do happen to have these, and we also do happen to have, I do want to show you guys real quick before I forget, okay? Because we do also happen to have these as well. So shout out again to Undefeated as well. Man, what would I do without Undefeated? I wouldn't have any content for you guys. So here we are. This is obviously the seafoam, or oil green, as they say. And I don't know, you guys let me know. Like, I'm kind of leaning on this. I like the black areas of them. I don't know. I just feel like this is going to be a lot easier to mix and match with. They're both really nice, obviously. Ernest has too many baby mamas. He would know about them Cali girls. Dude, I'm dying here, man. Sheesh. You know I'm always joking about the baby mamas. God. Crafts for you. Okay, okay. Man, I don't know. Yeah, so my humble opinion, if I had to choose between them both, I'm gonna lean on this, okay? Now, man, nothing's my size over here. Sheesh. But we can always trade up. We can always trade up. We need to add like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks or whatever at one of these, like, conventions, and just to be like, hey, I got this in a 9, I need a 9.5, add that money in and swap it out. I think the most I would be willing to spend for a trade up is probably 40 bucks. Okay, that's just me. Maybe 45 at the most. These also, we ended up hitting on a size 10, and we need a 11 women's. So I'd probably do the same. Spend 30, 40 bucks. And yo, we got Jake Gagan. Let's go bigger. And hey, man, you know what? We putting in the work, man. But it really takes a while to grow any channel. So shout out to every single person rocking over here, and shout out to Jake Gagan. My good friend Jake actually does crypto content, so feel free to go ahead and take a look at his stuff. Pretty much probably the best crypto content you'll see online. You can go ahead and take a look at his page. So shout out to Jake. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're doing well. Terrell Sloan says still seafoam. Okay, still seafoam. I mean, you guys know it. 4s are the rage right now, so I'm shooting for this. If I want to keep one, I would definitely keep this one. We just need to do that trade up. But these just released today, and they are fire. They are fire indeed. Murder BX says seafoam over craft for sure. Okay, we got Jay Hernandez in the building. Hey, bro, how do you cop so quick? We're so focused and driven to get the sneakers and content. Half the battle of doing YouTube is obtaining the sneakers, which is definitely the hard part. We stand in line. We do what we need to do. We will we will suffer in silence of waiting to cop the heat. That's what we will do, because this channel matters. Sneakers matter, fashion matters, and you guys matter. And so, you know what I mean? Do I have a local connect? I do not have a local connect. I literally, I loop stores. I find a way. If there is a will, there's a way. There always is. Yo, Murder, thanks for dropping Jake's channel. Guys, go ahead and sub up to my good guy, Jake. He puts out literally the best crypto content in YouTube. So go ahead and check that stuff out. I believe he's over 55,000 subscribers. So shout out to Jake for putting in the work. And for all the inspiration, to do what we do over here. That's for sure. So again, I just wanted to be live. I wanted to put this content out into the world. I mean, I know we're reviewing this, but this one just came out literally like 2 days ago. So yeah, these are fire. Wow, it's almost like the same size. It's almost like the same exact size. This is just ever so slightly a little bit bigger. Jay Hernandez says that's the sneakerhead stuff right there. Yeah, man. I mean, like look, I am also fortunate to know certain people in, I guess, in the sneaker world. I don't have connects to be able to buy early just yet. I'm sure that will happen, but I do happen to know some people who are willing to lend me pairs, like early pairs, so I could do reviews either same day or sometimes a week in advance before drops and stuff. But that's not always the case. A lot of this that you're seeing right now, it's a little bit of luck, being at the right place at the right time. waking up early, showing up in line, you know, just doing all the nitty gritty stuff that we need to do to get the heat. That's for sure. Mir says Ernest gets loopy. Yeah, no, I get loopy, but also I work 7 days a week. Like I'm always working. If I'm not working my 9 to 5, like I'm in sneaker world to some extent, you know. And we're part of a couple of Discords as well, so we make it a point if there are drops online to just, you know, really be dialed in for specific sneakers. And like we're sitting on a bunch of heat where there's like, for me, every weekend we're putting out content. We're putting out at least minimum 3 to 4 sneaker reviews a week. You know, if we're able to muster it up. But yeah, we just work all the time, you know, because we got dreams, you know, and the only way we're going to be able to obtain those dreams is if we stay focused and driven. That's for sure. Christian 2K says, I can't wait till you get you can't wait till you get mine. Says, hey man, we're also on the way there. So shout out to all you guys. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? It's free 99, you know what I mean? So consider subscribing to the channel and consider smashing that like button out of the park if you have not already, that's for sure. But you guys know it. I mean, we full send it for the heat, that's for sure. So solid 9 out of 10 on these. I really do like these a lot, and I do recommend picking them up, that's for sure. Now, if you're willing to wait, I would wait a couple days. I'd probably wait anywhere from 5 to 10 days, you know, and then buy them on, you know, maybe not so much buy them on these apps, but I would find a way, maybe Facebook Marketplace, maybe eBay. I know eBay does happen to have fees as well, so just find a local buyer that's willing to work with you for a decent price, okay? Just know that. Yeah, yo, shout out to 11 in the building, that's for sure. So let me go ahead and I just wanted to share one more thing real quick before I jump on out of here. Again, I just wanted to be live, feature these sneakers because I think they're amazing and I think that they deserve the attention today because they dropped today. I did want to share this, okay? Now I did see this drop. I see this news drop today of these Tanya Taylor Air Jordan 1s. They're kind of giving me McDonald's vibes, and they're also kind of giving me Virgil vibes with the stitching and stuff. I don't know your thoughts on them. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I would probably change the laces if anything, but I do find it interesting that the check mark, oh sorry, I'm not even sharing my screen. These Tanya Taylor, yeah, so these Tanya Taylor, the news dropped on this, kind of giving me McDonald's vibes, kind of giving me Virgil vibes in a way. I do like the stitching is kind of a little messy. I do kind of like that to some extent. I do find it interesting that the Nike check mark is a lot lower. But I don't know what these are going to fare on the aftermarket. I really don't know if anybody's really going to be a fan of these. But I just wanted to share them with you guys because I did see them. Murder says, Ernest, definitely getting there. Watch hours are climbing. Yeah, and we're going to be putting out more shorts as well. Apparently, I feel like shorts are the cheat code to YouTube. I mean, literally, I can drop a short provided it's some content that people are willing to, like, you know, chew up, and subscribers will just come. It's like just kind of tossing some, like, I don't know, what do they call it? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like snacks in a way. You're just kind of like, it's just edible, I can't even say it. Edible content. Quick, easy. People chew it up. They subscribe. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. Holy hell no, keep those. Yeah, no, I know. I just wanted to touch on them because I believe these are dropping sometime in 2023. Yeah, I know. I saw them. I saw them and I was like, okay, wow, that's kind of weird that they're putting these spikes on them. I don't know. I don't think these kind of do look pretty trash, but I just wanted to share them with you guys because I saw them today and I was like, okay, that might be interesting just to kind of touch on. But I don't know why they're doing the way they are, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. But how did I meet Andrew Reynolds? Man, that's a great question. So I was outside. You know, I'm based in San Francisco, and Baker does typically do a yearly trip to San Francisco, and I guess they're on a filming mission right now. So let me actually just go ahead and share that. And for those that don't know, I'm a skateboarder of 20 years, a longtime skateboarder of 20 years, and I'm a huge fan of Baker skateboards, like since I started skating, right? So for me, I was watching certain people skate, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just watch, you know. And sometimes when you start to see people you recognize, I started to realize, like, I was like, holy shit, that's Kevin Spanky Long, and that's Eliza Steamer. I was just literally like just looking at some of the skaters, and typically a lot of these famous skateboarders, you know, they tend to hang out together, especially when they're filming and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and share my photo with Reynolds. Yeah, I was just waiting there, saw Reynolds. I was like, there's no way. Like I have to say hi to my childhood hero. So there we go. That's me and Andrew freaking Reynolds. I can't believe it. It's a freaking dream come true. And to meet my hero, and not only did I meet Andrew Reynolds yesterday, I met another hero of mine. Let me go ahead and share this. I freaking met J.I., New York legend. This is one of my favorite musicians. Okay, and if you guys don't know J.I., highly recommend taking a good look at his music. Like literally, the top 4 songs. My top 4 songs are all J.I. Like literally, it's crazy to me to just have like literally like you can have some days that are hard, and then you have some days where you just meet your heroes and you're like, wow, I'm like living in a dream. It's kind of crazy. Shout out to the 12. Is J.I. the most famous person you've met? I've met Tony Hawk. I've met Chris Cole. I've met a couple like skateboarders, but I think musicians. Yeah, I think. Well, no, I've also met Jay Leno. I've met Jay. Well, I haven't met Jay Leno, but Jay Leno was like in front of me, like driving one of his Cadillacs. Like that was kind of crazy. That was like I don't know. That felt like 5 or 6 years ago. Me and my sister are literally. We're going back. We're walking back to her house. We just went to Dunkin' Donuts, and then we literally just see Jay Leno drive up, and it's like, holy cow. I would say Jay Leno is probably one of the most famous people I've like seen in person. But J.I. just saw the opportunity to meet him, and not only did I get to hang out, get a photo with J.I. You guys know, I mean, I'm a 2-time Philippine national yo-yo champion, so we had to hook J.I. up with a yo-yo. So. We're there. I got to show him some yo-yo tricks, and I hooked him up with one of the executive yo-yos that we've made. J.I. is amazing, and I got to actually watch him perform yesterday, which was amazing considering the fact I didn't even have a ticket. I didn't have a ticket, but it was like he had this meet and greet. Got to meet him, and he's just like, "Look, you want to watch a show?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm already in the damn venue. Why not?" I don't know. Yesterday just kind of all pieced together. I know typically, you guys know, Friday I typically go live, but I was like, how often do I have opportunities to meet people I really look up to? And I was like, let's just full send it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was awesome. Definitely had a great time over there. I would say J.I. is one of the definitely a famous person that I've met. I mean, a lot of people know him, but a lot of people also don't know who he is. But I do admire a lot of the music. His music has, I don't know, it's just kind of like helped me get through a lot of shit. That's for sure, for sure, without a doubt. But I hope you're all doing well. I'm about to dip out of here, so I'm going to go ahead and play some music. You guys know it. But I just wanted to go ahead and share, well, typically I ask for 3 things before I jump on out of here. So consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you enjoyed my review over here, I'm just going to go ahead and share my Instagram over here. We literally just, we just hit 2,500, and now we're at 2,499. So if you want to be that 500th follower, join up, follow me if you enjoyed this sort of content. Okay, also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're on the 2,000 subscriber sub chase. The moment we hit 2,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. You might be one of the winners. We'll be doing a giveaway of $500 worth of a sneaker. Okay, I'm still deciding what sneaker that would be. It might be the Lost and Found. We're gonna figure out what that is around that time, depending on what, I guess what sneaker is in demand during that period of time, and then provided it's within that realm of 500, okay? So consider putting post notifications so you do not miss the moment I make that post. I typically post on my community page. We also do shock drop contests as well here. I've already done 3 last year, and yeah, and like a lot of the people in the chat are a testament of like actually winning. You know what I mean? Like I ship on time, and we make sure. Real Gaming says just followed you on Instagram, so you're officially my 2,500 subscriber. Let me go ahead and just refresh this. Let's freaking go. Wow, we got 2 additional followers. Yo, shout out to everybody over here. Appreciate you guys. I do really plan on posting more. We have a TikTok. We just don't really use the TikTok, but all my stuff is over here on my Linktree, okay? So you can pretty much follow me on any of this. Twitter, we need to be more active on Twitter. I think Twitter's definitely, there's a missed opportunity there. So Twitter, TikTok, you can also follow me on LinkedIn if you want to connect professionally as well. You know, we're always just trying to improve all these different things. I have 2 LinkedIns here. I don't know why. I got to fix that. But yeah, and then I also do offer professional yo-yo entertainment all around San Francisco. Last week we got to perform for the Chinese New Year festival over here in San Francisco. That was an amazing time. And you know, we're hoping to do more shows around the Bay, in and around the Bay is what I'm trying to say. But I hope you all are doing well. We're going to go ahead and dip out of here, but I appreciate you guys rocking with me as you guys typically do. It really does mean the world to me. It really, really does. And you know, I can't do this without you guys. So we're slowly just dialing in this year. Expect more edited content. We're about to head to LA to pick up. We're actually headed to LA to pick up these sour green apple dunks. Yeah, and I know these released last year, but let me just go ahead and share this with you guys real quick. Yeah, we're heading to LA because sneakers matter. Okay, sneakers matter, and we're gonna pick up these bad boys. These are literally some of my favorite sneakers that have dropped last year, and I'm shocked that I actually hit on these. So we're literally doing a trip just to pick these up. And I know some people might be like, "Oh, that's crazy. You're going all the way to LA just for a pair of sneakers." It's like, nah. Like this is the pair of sneakers. This is one of my favorite ones that did drop last year. So facts, Ernest, don't play with giveaways, don't miss it. Yeah, I have until Monday to pick these up. So we're gonna be in LA tomorrow, literally just for the day, just to pick these suckers up, and then I'm flying back in. Yeah, and you guys, I will be putting it's a short video. It might even be a short of me picking these up from Borders over in Topanga. So yeah, so shout out to Cop Date. I'm so shocked I actually hit on Cop Date. I literally just entered for the heck of it, like why not? But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna dip on out of here, guys. Shout out again to the boss. Freaking A, what a dream come true, man. I've always wanted to be Andrew Reynolds. But guys, thank you. Much love from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and play some music, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip on out of here. But thank you so much. I will see you all very, very, very soon, sooner than you guys think. We got a lot of heat over here. I'm sitting on a lot of content, so we're gonna be going live pretty much Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week for sure. So you know, if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. But yes, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're gonna go ahead and peace out, guys. Later.